Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, what has happened here? Mateus. Nedved. Chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, delightful ball.
Nedved! Engages and forces him off the ball.
Botafogo would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's hoisted clear.
Pullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus. Haaland. No way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
It'll be a throw-in.
Now it's Hullet.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Maldini. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Hullet.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
But they've got it again.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gerrard. And it's Lahm. Nedved. And it's Gerrard. Hullet. Vieira. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball.
It's Totti! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Belletti. And here's Van Basten. Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Vieira cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Cruyff. Now it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Lahm. Deep into stoppage time. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Vieira. Nedved. Hullet. Great ball, and he... Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard. A probing pass. Deftly away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Haaland. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Nedved. Stood up well to him there. Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Seedorf. Hullet. Here's Vieira.
Botafogo
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's beautifully weighted.
Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo!
Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Botafogo go into the lead. Seedorf. Cruyff.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Little pass back. Can he get on the end of this?
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ambitious ball here. And the through ball. Totti.
And now the breakaway.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. That has been cut short. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And here's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Bullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mateus. Now that's well seen too. Totti. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. That's a chance for a shot! It's there!
2 up now, and they are cruising.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Botafogo
Go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there's the shot!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Seedorf. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there.
Nedved.
Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo
Camisa
are
13.
making a change now.
Camisa 8. Camisa 10. Camisa
Yeah.
3.
Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Now there's a fine ball. Maldini tries to clear. Cruyff. That is good alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nedved. Gerrard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
It's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nicely shaped ball. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. No, that was never going to make it. It's a sharp pass. It's a searching pass. Now, can they get him away? Netien, a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mateus. Hullet wins the duel this time. And he's intervened well there. So we're still where we started right now. Seedorf. Now it's Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Van Basten. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hullet.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through. Produces a cross. And that's been repelled. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram. And it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Neatly clipped into space. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Hullet gets good distance on it. Lahm. Hullet. Gerrard. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Totti. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. In by Hullet. De Michelis clears it away. Gerrard pinches it off him. And it's Bale. That has been slung wide. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Vieira.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Van Basten. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the shot's on here. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's looking wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's beautifully weighted. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Put it in acres of space out wide. And they've got rid. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Seedorf. And this is Totti. Lahm. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That looks a cracking ball. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Totti aims beyond the defence. Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 3 coming up. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Seedorf. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening.
He's having a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. De Michelis promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a good ball through, and this is Bale. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's there to retrieve it. Bale being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Could move up a gear here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now he's got space here. Floated. Bullish header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
He's beaten the last man. Totti. Hit into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet. That's Nedved. And this is Van Basten. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Seedorf. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And it's Maldini. A nice sequence of passes, this.
And Cruyff!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, he's got space here. Over to the left. Passes short and sharp. Spread out to the left. Nicely shaped cross. Now there's the clearance. Bullet. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Totti. Still goalless. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Elects to cross. And out it comes again. Lahm. Cruyff. Vieira. Totti. Oh, good spread. And this is Cruyff. Into the channel. Nedved. Botafogo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Nedved. Oh, such a clever touch.
Such good technique.
Now it's Rodri.
Rodri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out again for a throw-in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Crosses it, gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, that was never going to make it. Mateus. And it's Belletti. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Chance here to counter. Nicely worked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nedved. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Totti. And it's Nedved. That's Vieira. Totti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the return pass. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Van Basten. Hullet. Now it's Hullet.
And he's on his way!
Now it's Nedved. Nedved! That's a half-decent try.
Nedved just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's Nedved! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Belletti. Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Looking to play him in. Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's... And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
He rises! Belletti. Out towards the flank. That has not gone well. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Figo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Cruyff.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's looking wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay full?
Oh no, what has happened here?
Cruyff looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's the chance to counter.
And it's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. Mateus. Maldini. Played back to the goalkeeper. And now they can clear their lines. Mateus. Belletti. Cannavaro. Just eases him off the ball. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
But well dealt with. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Nice looking ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played out towards the right wing. Botafogo really will have to throw everything at this now.
cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 13, camisa 8, camisa 10.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Camisa 20, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 2, camisa 27.
It's Figo.
Camisa 23.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gullit picks it up out wide. And this is Gullit. Royce!
No, not the best of headers.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a cute ball. Floated through.
And this is Royce. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, and thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about it.
Nedved! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Nedved certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Mateus, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard, nicely weighted ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Hullet, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Here comes the cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried... He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Gerrard. And here's Hullet. And here's Nedved. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Hullet. And here's... has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. It's a threatening ball. Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mateus. Up he goes! Goal! Botafogo! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bale goes on a charge down the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gerrard. Pull it. So what can they make of this? Gerrard. Not the most accurate pass.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Lahm. Now he's got space here, and this is Hullet. Mateus. And the finish!
Minuto de acréscimo.
And somehow it stayed out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Searching pass he's played there. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Yeah. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Pull it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dink through. And here's Bale. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. Tries a measured ball. Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball. Now the ball in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Hullet. It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to...
Can he finish? They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieira cuts out the pass. And he skips past Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Haaland gets across and deals with it. He's in a good position, and Hullet! Now that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. And that was very necessary. He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well, it's Nedved. That looks a cracking ball. And he's there to clear it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Mateus has created one goal already. Well, they can break here. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Bale. Hullet turns back here, probably the best option. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. An instinctive delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back in. Terrific header! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That ball looks a good one. Van Basten. Vieira pulls off an exempt... So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Cantona. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is alert to the possibilities. Goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Olise. And here's Menu. Played out to the left flank. Couldn't squeeze it through. Olise crosses it in here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on, just the goalkeeper to beat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Cafu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's an excellent interception. Pele is herring after that one. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Cantona. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cantona is onto this. And Van Nistelrooy! Ambrosini. Now it's Olise. Tries to pass it through. Olise.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Dumfries. And it's Menu. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that has not gone well. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Gabriel goes looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Cantona.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Spread it left. Beckenbauer clears. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Fired deep.
He gets big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Menu. Cantona. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Into the channel. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Luis Suarez. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's been caught napping. Maldini.
Cleared without complication.
Cantona. Cole.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dumfries gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Played out to the right. Lahm. Cantona. Out to the right. Cole.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dumfries receives it in a wide... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Foot in. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Skims one in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Now it's Dumfries. Looking to play him in. Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Dumfries gets into a good position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's got space here. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Manchester United finding their passes. That's very neat. Cantona. Olise. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has bounced loose now.
Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Climbs up big! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Van Nistelrooy has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lahm plays it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Played down the flank. Dumfries in acres of space out wide.
No way through there.
Cantona. He's had a shot! And it's in!
And this is getting better and better.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pele looks to get on the end of this. And it's Menu. Played into space. Back into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he spark a counter here? Vigo. There's a sharp little ball here.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Menu. Now the delivery. Terrific header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Danger averted for now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise, who has found support out wide. He has found the way through. Olise's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Dijk gets it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Lahm delivers. Olise! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him night.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Denzel Dumfries. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Maynard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Suarez picks it up out wide. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's delightful. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gilberto Silva. Cantona. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Menu. Now it's Cantona. And here's Olise. Cantona. Now it's Olise. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Figo. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. And the shot's on here. Schmeichel clears. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Gilberto Silva. Van Nistelrooy. Now Menu. Now it's Dumfries. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the...
Decent chance! And again! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Olise. And it's Menu.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And they can counter here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Olise. Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no, this does not look good. Pele with the cross. And that's been well dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Figo. That is good alertness. Cafu kept his eye on it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. And Cruyff!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a searching pass. Cafu. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to... And he's following up! And he hits the net! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And they've got rid.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pele is herring after that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's Cantona! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ambrosini. Pele might just make this. Olise. Menu. Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's the clearance. It's a good run down the right. Dumfries tries across.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Gives it back. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually, you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Not the most accurate pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. He rises! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And he's running through. Law! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, they can break here. And that's gone loose.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Ronaldinho. Attenzione, un cambio.
Seedorf. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Ambrosini. Milan looking to pass their way through. Olise. Figo. Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
Ci saranno
Now it's
5
Pele.
minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's a good ball. And Dijk did well to stay calm there. Figo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Figo. Picked out brilliantly. In it comes. And that has been clubbed away. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. And Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's a good ball out wide. Cole providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact
Could be danger here.
Pressing high and with purpose. Chiellini. And it's Maldini.
That's really well cleared.
Kaka.
they've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Opts for safety.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hullet. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. Played in by Seedorf.
First quarter of an hour gone. Cruyff.
Maldini makes the interception.
Seedorf.
Milan looking to pass their way through.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No goals as yet.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away.
And this is Hullet.
Pele. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Hoisted it.
Chance!
Rijkaard. Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through, and he's certainly onside here. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet.
And Hullet! Goal! Milan!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ambrosini turns back here, probably the best option. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Kaka.
Oh, it's Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through.
Luis Suarez.
Hullet. Chance here to counter. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence.
Just the goalkeeper's... Hullet!
Cafu plays it all the way forward. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Back towards the middle. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Chiellini. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. That's a good ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chiellini. Can he get it through? Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in pack.
And he shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Milan finding their passes. Pelé. Cruyff. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Thinks about the shot. Tries to cross. Danger averted for now. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well read, nice interception. Played out wide. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. That pass isn't the best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. It's Luis Suarez! Pelé! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square. Pelé at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. Ball driven towards a mighty effort. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Seedorf. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Seedorf could move up a gear here. Now it's Hullet. Ambrosini. And he was quick to react. 75 minutes played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Basten. He's through. Van Basten! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Hullet. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Goal, Milan! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's anyone's ball now. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That has not gone well. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. Seedorf. And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Out to the right. He's on it. Can he get away? An uncompromising challenge. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's there to clear it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's rather hopeful.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a mighty effort! Vieira. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Bale. Seedorf. Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cannavaro is there to clear. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't...
Bale! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good-looking ball. Messi. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Hullet. Bale. Oh, that
Big chance!
What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Works it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Seedorf. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man.
Messi.
It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Played out wide. Played back in. Seedorf. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri, ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through. This looks promising. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run.
Well, that looks a good ball through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Totti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf.
Ball driven towards the far...
Totti!
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have...
It's Totti! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Jong. Nicely weighted ball.
And this is Cruyff.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's being shifted off it.
Messi.
He's a sharp little ball here. Spread out to the left. Referee's given a throw. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cruyff. Hullet. That's a throw. De Jong clears. And this is Bale, and he shoots!
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Otto kept aware. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
That gets
24,
things going for the second
el
half.
dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por
Totti has
el
found the
dorsal
net here, of
19,
course.
el dorsal
And it's
11,
Vieira. And here's Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro getting this one clear. Ambitious ball here.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho. Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bale finds himself offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. Pedri, good take, and is he in? Manchester United with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Vieira. And this is Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Otto spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi ploughing through. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Cruyff. Seedorf.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri is fouled.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Van Basten. Great vision. And he's cut it out. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in, and the shot! It's a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's really well cleared. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely, now then. Messi.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Ronaldinho.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done.
You